Hi, this is Stephanie Davenport's 415 Capstone assignment with my client, Mr. Forrest May. Hi, Forrest.
Hi, how are you, Stephanie? How are you doing today?
I'm very good. Thank you for asking. I just wanted to let you know, like I do with our previous appointments, that everything we do say is confidential. But if you do speak about harming yourself or about harming others, I do have a mandate to report that, to the authorities.
Okay.
Okay, so just to, let you know that before we start our session, just to
Okay.
remind you.
Okay.
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 All right, Forrest. Well, I do know, from our last, meeting that you were definitely very upset and concerned with your daughters moving across country, with your ex-wife and her new husband. And you were talking about, stopping your medication and, just kind of having a throw in the towel type of attitude about everything. How are you feeling, this week, since that was a week ago?
Well, really not too much better. It's rough. It's hard to imagine them being all the way across country. I mean, even if it was just in another city, if they were in California, somewhere a lot closer, but North Carolina, I don't know. It's real tough. We just seem to be getting back on top of things. The relationship that we have right now is it's a whole lot better than it was,
Mm-hmm.
and you know now we're losing all that, and I just I can't do anything else about it. I mean, at first I was quite angry
Uh-huh.
about it. I even went to talk to a lawyer to see if there's something I can do to stop this move. But he's just saying it's going to cost, so much money, and with his fees and my hours being cut at work, I, I can't afford it. I can't stop it, and I think that's part of it too, where I just sit back and just start saying, what's really left? Why should I keep taking the vacation? Because in order to take a vacation, because I know I'll get a chance to see my girls, and I want to show them that I'm improving. But if they're gone, what's the need? Why do I need to continue? Yeah.
So from what I'm hearing you say is that, you're definitely upset about them moving cross country and you're worried about the financial aspects, of that circumstance. Is that correct?
That is, yeah. That's partially it. And even though things have improved between my daughters and I, with my ex-wife, perhaps we can. I don't know. It's kind of a stretch. Maybe we could, work something out,
And have
where I
you
could come see
spoken?
him.
Oh, I'm sorry to
No, no,
interrupt.
no, no, no. You're fine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to ask you, have you and your wife spoken about, custody or visitation schedules, after, after they moved to North Carolina?
No, she hasn't. No, to answer your question, no. Um, and I would have thought once she found out that they were going to be moving, that and she knows how things have improved between my daughters and I, that she might have suggested this, but at the same time, I can see where she might not. I mean, she's got a new husband. It's going to be a whole new start. Start fresh. Without me. Definitely now not being any part of her life. I don't know, Stephanie. I don't know. It's really kind of disenchanting to know that my girls are going to be gone. I'm happy for her that she remarried. I mean, she deserves to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but our children, I think they deserve to be around around their real father.
So, I definitely hear that, you're upset and that, there's a little little bit of a kind of speculation about the future visitation schedule because you and your ex-wife haven't talked about this topic. I know in the next couple of days, you're going to have visitation with your daughters,
Right,
as
right,
regularly
yeah,
scheduled.
yeah, yeah.
So do you think maybe at that, time or after your visitation with your daughters that you and your wife could speak about this topic? Because, it definitely is a important, topic to have a conversation about.
Yeah, I will, take the initiative to speak with her,
Okay.
and then we'll know, one way or the other. Um, I'm thinking about with this medication. At the same time, I don't know. I don't know if I should, keep taking it. It's because the only reason I'm taking it now is just to improve the relationship. I'm really, working hard. I know I've made a lot of mistakes, you know, previously, but in the last couple of months, my relationship with my daughters has definitely improved. Uh, I can even talk to my ex-wife, whereas there was a time where we would just beat each other's throats.
Okay.
And I know I was, a little verbally abusive with her, and really not too physical. I wasn't trying to hurt her, but physical is physical, and that's probably what led to divorce. She just couldn't put up with all of it, all my shenanigans anymore. So,
Okay.
I just sit back and back to what you said. I'll see about getting see if we can get some visitation. I would think that personally, if the shoe were on the other foot, that I would go ahead and maybe shoot for the Labor Day, weekend in September.
Okay.
Yeah, because those other two holidays, that's more family stuff, and I don't, really want to disrupt. As long as I can, see my girls, at least once or twice a year, then that's what I'm going to have to, be content with.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's going to have to be it. Otherwise, I'm trying to figure out, how to get this depression to stop it. This medication. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I should keep taking it, but
Well, I do want to speak to, the progress that you have made, since you have, been on your medication.
mm-hmm.
You have been able to gain steady employment. You're set up a schedule, visitation schedule, with your girls. Your co-parenting relationship with your ex-wife has improved, greatly. So, and that all speaks to your strength and resilience.
Yeah, it's no. It's I've been messing around with this thing there for a while. I just wanted to. It just looked a little dark. That's when I'm trying to keep some more light in the room. Sorry about that. That was a little distraction. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But at the same time, yeah, made some headway. Made some headway, and I just keep, I guess I should just leave things as they are rather than take a chance and make things worse. Yeah, I don't want to go back to the way I was acting back then.
Yes, and I wouldn't want to see you regress.
Right. So, like I said, maybe with just talking with my ex about the visitation, that we'd be able to, prayerfully work something out there. I think the girls would like it if we could, talk more. I think they're a little bit more at ease since since their mom and I are talking, more. Things seem to be,
Things seem to be going a little bit smoother.
a little bit smoother, and as well can be expected because I mean, like I said, she has started her life, or the rest of her life, with someone else, and I can. I'm going to have to live with that. It's not so much whether I like it or not. That's moot. So,
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, it's all about me being able to see the girls.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I do want to let you know that I do have some financial resources. I have resources for financial and budgeting classes. They're
Okay.
called financial literacy classes.
Okay.
But if you're not able to go to like a physical class, I do have some direct links online that have different savings plans that you could follow. There's dollar a day challenges. I know is one. Penny challenges.
Oh, okay. Okay.
As
Okay.
well. So that could maybe help you build up a little bit of your savings. So when
Yeah.
you do go out to see your girls, that
Yeah.
won't be so
Since
much of a
it's
worry.
yeah, since it's kind of close, is there any other organizations, maybe churches or some other organization like that, to where I could get maybe a little financial aid to help me to assist me in getting uh, taking care of the airfare for a ticket from here to North Carolina?
Well, I'm not sure exactly about that for that specific reasoning, but I do know that there are churches and other human service organizations, social service organizations around your general area, and even in the vicinity of your employment.
Oh,
That
okay. All right. All right.
you could speak to somebody, and they might be able to give you some assistance, or be able to get on a certain program to help with assistance, whether that's rent or utility or
Okay.
other basic needs.
Yeah, we'll see if they can, do it for, like I said, for the airfare thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I definitely have that information here in my office,
Okay.
that I could give
Okay.
to you before our session is over.
Okay.
So like I said, I was definitely concerned when you did talk about coming off of your medication, because I don't want you to regress, and you have made so much progress. So
Yeah, that is true. I think it's just the fact that they're leave. My daughters are, going across the country, and
okay.
I'm just gonna have to, come to terms, with that. I worry a lot once they are gone. You know, how I'm gonna, feel. But
So
again, maybe I
mhm.
can get to see them because they do have some vacation time on the books,
Okay.
and maybe I can get down there for a week and you know spend some time, with them, and kind of go from there.
And that is definitely something to look forward to. But I do want to ask you a question. So,
I'm
in a
upset.
perfect world or a perfect scenario, what would the visitation look like? What would it look like for you?
Well, I'd say maybe once or twice a year in a perfect world. In a perfect world, like I live in North Carolina, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't have any,
Yes.
uh, relatives down there. I don't really have the money to just up and totally relocate
Okay.
to be
Yeah.
near them. I wish I did. If I did, that would be the ideal thing, just to be close to the girls. Not so much to worry about trying to, you know, spy, I guess is the right word, on my ex-wife, because she's got to get on with her life, and we gave it a shot when we were together, and it didn't work out, and so she deserves to be happy. So
Mm-hmm.
but I'd like to be somewhat closer, but right now that's in a perfect world. To answer your question.
Okay. Yeah. Well, like I said, we definitely all wish we lived in the perfect world.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to remind you that it is the 21st century, and there are all these different forms of communication, and actually visible communication. As far as FaceTime or Skype.
Well,
So
that is true. Yeah, that is available. Yeah, I can sit there.
me, you
Yeah.
guys could speak,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, sit
you guys
back and yeah,
and like have the
so I can at least
conversations.
see them.
Yes, yes.
And that's something. So that might be able to tide me through until I can get to physically see them. I mean, physically as far as being there,
Yes.
and hold them in my arms and, hug and kiss them, show them some love. So, okay. Yeah, that's good. I have one of my roommates has a buddy who's into computers, and he bills them. And so I
Okay.
might be able to get a good deal, on that, and and try that. Yeah,
That's
that might be
definitely
pretty good.
something to that's definitely something to look forward to, and I'm glad you have that resource available to you that you can look into that.
Okay, okay,
And
yeah.
there are also the secondhand stores if you were looking to purchase a
Right,
laptop or something
right.
or a tablet,
Maybe
at a lesser cost.
after I visit them, I just want to raise the money so I can, do that, and then we'll see. Yeah, afterwards. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Good deal. Yeah.
well, I am glad that we did get to talk, and I do, just want to advise you that talking with your ex-wife and, just broaching this subject, even though it is a little bit of a difficult, uncomfortable one,
Mm-hmm.
is, definitely imperative to, how everything goes from there, since
That's true.
they
That's
are
true.
leaving in the coming weeks,
Yeah,
and,
and I think she'll be receptive to that because
okay.
she's seen how good we are together now. So
Right, and
yeah.
I am happy that you guys have, made positive steps in your co-parenting relationship, and that communication has definitely opened up.
Yes, it has. It will open it up and improved.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
like I said, I do want to remind you that I know that we have a few more sessions left, so we can definitely talk about, your emotions and your feelings, in the coming weeks after, your daughters do leave, because I know that's coming up, within the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I look forward to that now. And I'll start putting my, count my pennies and putting money away.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
good
like
deal.
I said, I do have those financial, links and resources for you, and also for the churches and a couple of other social service organizations.
Okay.
That I can
Okay.
definitely hand out to you.
All right, I appreciate getting those. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All
One
right.
second. Okay. Yes, I do have these here. These are some churches and
Yeah, okay.
organizations that help out, with financial assistance. And
Mm-hmm.
this is some information on the financial literacy classes, some dates and times.
Okay.
And then on the very last page is the direct links, for direct link websites if you are not able to make it in
Okay.
person.
Okay, very good. Well, thank
Okay.
you so much, Stephanie. Thank
Well,
you.
no problem, Mr. May. I definitely look forward to seeing you same time next week.
Same time next week.
Okay, well,
Okay.
you have a great day. Thank you for coming in.
Okay, my pleasure. Thank
Okay.
you, Stephanie.
No problem.
Okay.